because I already saw you guys do your pitch over there. So
Okay.
I'm thrilled to kind of hear a little bit more about this.
Sure.
So tell me what brings you to Vegas.
Well, we have a brand new product that's just unbelievable how it works. There's no one on the market right now that has the same thing. They say it removes water, but I tested every one of them. In fact, I got pictures of 100 bottles that never took place. They were out of business already.
Really?
SDP is the worst one.
So what does it do?
It allows the water to mix with the fuel, and when it does that, it also kills the bacteria that grows in there, the sludge.
Okay.
And it makes the car run a lot smoother, and you get rid of all your water.
Really?
You never have water in your fuel tank anymore.
So
it's good for boats, cars, trucks, anything with fuel. It's just a miracle product.
So what's your demonstration here? I see
Well, I have the fuel.
You brought me fuel.
Yeah, it smells terrible.
All right, I'll make sure. Oh, yep.
Actually, we could drink
Got
it.
a whiff of that right now. So it's not the Sobe iced tea that it says it is.
No.
You better not let that out.
I had it covered.
Thank you.
That's what fuel looks like.
Nobody picked that up for breakfast.
Now this is water.
Testing it.
Sometimes they think I got something else in there, you know.
Okay. Wouldn't poison you.
Huh?
It's a mooring.
What if it won't work?
Just let them see the interface.
Now, of course, if this was a real tank, there would be too much water in there.
So it's bubbling.
Water?
Yeah, well, it just lays on the bottom. See? And the longer it stays in there,
the color is actually separating.
yeah. Now, what happens if you leave the water in your tank too long? You start getting sludge, and the sludge lifts off and gets sucked up into the engine. You get a very bad ride, and sometimes it even stalls you out. You don't know what's wrong with it. So you go to a mechanic, and the mechanic will tell you, well, we'll change the oil and put new brake fluid,
Right.
No one cleans the gas tanks.
Right, because why?
Or diesel, it doesn't matter. On my product, when you put it in, watch what happens. This is the exit. Oh, yeah, I can do the pace. Now, every gas station or storage tanks use a large ruler, and they bring it into the tank to see
Sure to check it.
how much water is in there. This product turns red when it hits water.
Why?
Well, it's supposed to do that.
That is so good.
All right.
Oh, you
So
can
when it
smell
reaches a certain inches in your tank, you have to have that water removed. Otherwise, you're going to pump it into everybody's car.
that. Right.
Okay. Now the reason why I did that is to show you what happens when we use our formula with the water and the fuel. Watch what happens. And the car stops, goes, you turn right, turn left,
Yeah.
right?
Speed, like I do.
That's the end of the water.
It's just gone.
Now it's all fuel, it'll never settle, and it'll burn out of the system.
So how did you create that?
All right.
Were you in the industry? Are you a mechanic?
No,
what
I
made
used
you
to
think of
own
this?
a dry cleaners, and I was trying to find a product that would, a lot of guys fix their own cars, so they have a suit on,
Right.
and they get grease all over it.
Right.
So when they bring it to the dry cleaners, you're going to clean it. If you use the wrong chemicals,
makes it
the
worse.
dye will come out. You got to buy a guy a new suit or a new dress. So you got to be careful. So I worked on this for about a year and a half, and doing so, one day I just wanted to dilute it a little bit. I added water, and the water disappeared. And what the
That
heck?
is so interesting.
So it was kinda
Isn't it crazy,
accidentally.
though, how exactly you do something and accidentally.
Accidentally,
Some
I'm
of the
not-
best inventions, I think, have come by accident.
Actually, yeah.
So then you realized, I have a serious product. I have
yeah.
something that everybody needs.
That's right. And then
So what did you do next?
The
Because
next-
obviously you have it
the-
packaged
well,
and bottled and.
Oh yeah, I have it all. I'm ready to roll. You can see artwork. I mean, we got a lot of stuff done. But I want to show you something. I put that same product in here to see if it turns red. There's water in there.
And it doesn't.
Doesn't turn red.
That is so interesting.
See that? Leave that in there. It won't turn red.
So what was your next step? You know,
All
how
right,
did
the
you get
next
out of the
step,
dry cleaner
I
and then
went.
put this stuff in
Well,
and package it
the first thing I did was I wanted to make sure I have proof. So I sent a gallon of my product to United States Testing Lab. And they checked it out and they came back with good results that it really mixes and it causes no pollution. So then I wanted to know who my competition was. This was the largest, STP. And you could see all the water settles, crusty dry gas. Now, if I was to take my product and put it in here,
It'd be gone.
it'll be gone, even with their product in there.
Now, are you
so-
selling this currently yet?
I have it right now at a automotive in Long Island, and a couple of mechanics in Florida are using it. And already I'm getting letters telling me how good it works.
So have you left the dry cleaner? That's my biggest question.
Yeah.
Okay. But if you think about it, a lot of the biggest products out there today, there's multi-uses. We'll sell something for one thing, but then you find out you need it for something else.
Right.
So this is great because, once you've gone obviously to all the auto dealers and everything else, you can go back to all the dry cleaners and tell them you have a solution to get everything out of your clothes.
Oh yeah. Well.
See?
Yes, we can do
And everyone
that.
can do it at home for that. Well,
Yeah.
this is great, and I'm really excited for you because it
Yeah,
looks like
it's
you've done
dynamite.
something by accident, but you have passion for it.
Right.
And you've done your research and you're ready to go.
Yeah. Yeah. We have the factory in Buffalo, and
from
we
New
signed
York?
a yeah.
came
Well,
all the way down
I
here
live
for
in
this.
Florida now.
Oh, okay.
I did
Don't
live
we
in
all?
Long
That's where I
Island.
live.
Yeah.
Tampa.
Tampa. Okay. Well,
Are you from Long Island as well?
No, I'm
no,
from Maryland.
Maryland.
Okay. So how'd you hear about Pitch to the Pros?
Well, we've been watching it on TV. We found it interesting.
Yes?
I says, wow, if I get this on the air, forget it.
Yeah, forget it.